And it came to pass, when the sons of God looked upon the daughters of men, they saw that they were fair, and they took for themselves wives, choosing whomever they desired. The story of the Watchers is one of the most mysterious and forbidden tales in all of ancient scripture, a story of divine beings who descended from heaven, not to wage war, but to love, and in doing so, unleashed chaos upon the world. Long after Lucifer's rebellion, another defiance arose, quieter, gentler, but just as deadly. This is the tale of the fallen Watchers, angels who traded eternity for desire and light for darkness. In the early ages of mankind, before the flood, God appointed a group of angels known as the Watchers, 200 mighty beings, to guide and observe humanity. They were to teach wisdom, protect humankind from the influence of evil, and ensure that divine order remained intact. Their leader was Semjaza, a powerful and noble angel, second only to the great archangels. But when the Watchers looked upon the daughters of men, they were captivated by their beauty. Desire began to stir within their immortal hearts, a longing that no angel had ever felt. Semjaza feared that the others might hesitate, so he bound them with an oath, saying, "Let us all swear and bind ourselves by mutual curse, that none may turn back once we have descended." And so, 200 Watchers descended upon Mount Hermon, their radiant wings darkening the skies. The earth trembled beneath their coming. When they took human wives, the boundary between heaven and earth shattered. The union of angels and mortals brought forth Nephilim, giants of immense strength and size, whose hearts were filled with violence. These beings devoured everything, beasts, birds, even mankind itself. The earth cried out under their weight. Meanwhile, the Watchers began to teach humanity things they were never meant to know. Azazel taught the crafting of weapons, swords, shields, and armor, turning men into killers. Semjaza revealed enchantments and spells. Barakel taught astrology. Kokabel revealed the secrets of constellations. Penemu taught the writing of ink and paper, and with it, deception. And all the world became corrupted with forbidden knowledge. What was meant for guidance had turned into destruction. The cries of the mortals reached the gates of heaven. The archangels, Michael, Uriel, Gabriel, and Raphael, saw the corruption spreading across the earth. They approached the throne of the Almighty and said, "Behold, the earth cries out for justice. The blood of the innocent is shed without end." And the Lord said, "The spirits of heaven have defiled themselves with the daughters of men. They shall witness the destruction of all they love." God sent the archangels to execute judgment. Michael was sent to bind the rebellious leaders among the Watchers. Gabriel was sent to destroy the Nephilim, the half-angelic giants. And Raphael was sent to chain Azazel and cast him into the desert, bound in darkness until the day of judgment. But even as the angels carried out divine justice, the corruption could not be undone. Humanity had been tainted by sin and bloodshed. So, the Almighty decreed a great cleansing, the deluge. Rain fell for 40 days and 40 nights, drowning the earth and washing away the remnants of the Nephilim. The Watchers, helpless and bound, watched in agony as the world they tried to rule was destroyed by water and wrath. Some legends say their spirits still wander the shadows, whispering forbidden knowledge to humankind, sowing war, lust, and pride. Others believe their offspring became the restless spirits that haunt the earth to this very day, the origins of demons. The fall of the Watchers marked a second rebellion against heaven, not out of pride, but out of love corrupted. Their tale became a warning written in every sacred text that followed, that even divine beings, when consumed by desire and arrogance, can fall from grace. The Book of Enoch was later hidden, banned, and branded heretical, perhaps because it revealed too much. But fragments of their story remain, scattered across cultures and faiths, from Greek titans to Sumerian gods, from the myths of giants to tales of forbidden love between heaven and earth. And so, the Watchers remain a symbol of light turned to shadow, of wisdom turned to ruin. They remind us that knowledge without obedience leads to destruction, and that even the brightest beings can fall when they forget who they were meant to serve. For those who once walked among the stars, now lie chained beneath the mountains.